Hey everyone, starting day 2 at ITC, and you can see I'm already late somewhere. I'm doing a 7:30 podcast with Paul Tyler and Kate Hernandez from Nassau Re on the Reimagine podcast, which is excellent. You guys should definitely hit the subscribe button. There's so many good startups, and they're actually interviewing the mayor of Hartford right after me. But that means my time is limited too. So I just finished uploading day 1, so hopefully you guys enjoy it. I only ate basically what you saw in the video. So I did have a breakfast sandwich in New Orleans, but I think I had 3 cookies and a bag of pretzels. Just never had time to eat. You're just always on the move here. Okay guys, I'm here at ITC day 2 with the creator of the viral hit, the InsureTech Wrap, Mr. Curtis Goldsboro. Curtis, great to see you at ITC.
Yeah, likewise. Finally got to meet face to face, so it's fantastic.
Absolutely.
For the first time.
I feel like I know you so well. So,
likewise.
Curtis, you're from Fresno, is that right?
Correct. Yep.
And Curtis, the first time I met him was actually at a virtual book club for the end of insurance as we know it, and he looked like this very mild mannered gentleman, had a very nice polo shirt on, and then all of a sudden the InsureTech Wrap video comes out. So I don't know if you know this, but it is a staple of my keynote addresses. It's right in the middle to try to wake up the crowd when they've fallen asleep. And they love it. I always tell people I have a short educational video that I want to show you, just so you can get up to speed on InsureTech, and I hit them with the InsureTech Wrap. So thank you for that being the highlight of my keynote talks. So we just finished shooting a video here, and I know you're doing some B-roll, so maybe you can kind of explain to folks what you're doing and what they should look forward to.
Yeah, absolutely. So, when the book came out, I was super excited about it, read it, loved it. Being in the book club was super cool. I learned a lot from it. I don't have a vast insurance background, only about a decade. So it was really helpful to me. And so I'm all about promoting it. And obviously being published through Insurance Nerds and my involvement with Insurance Nerds, it makes sense. So we're here at ITC, finally getting around to doing a quick book promo video.
Yes.
Just to promote the book, because at the end of the day, it's a book that's going to help a lot of people. It's going to help the industry as a whole. And so we want to get that message out there. So super excited about helping with it.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Curtis. So ITC, tell me some other things that you're hoping to accomplish while you're here.
Yeah, absolutely. So this is my first time. So number one, I'm just trying not to, be too fanboyish about the whole thing. But it's really cool. So yeah, Insurance Nerds are here. I'm here with Nick Lamparelli. Here on Tuesday, all day we're doing interviews with every company you can imagine, and learning about all the latest in InsureTech, find out what these innovators are doing and how they're pushing the industry forward and helping. So doing that all day today, and then lots of meetings lined up tomorrow as well. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be a great day.
You're a busy guy, as we all are at ITC. So,
yep.
So it's great to connect finally in person, Curtis.
Absolutely.
Hey guys, I'm here with Lanaya Nelson from Upward Labs in Hartford. She's the program director, and we just came out of the Hartford War Room that's here this week. So I just recorded a podcast with Paul Tyler and Kate Hernandez of Nassau Re while a meeting was going on. So yeah, it's kind of intense in there. The War Room is a good description of it. So
the background.
So anyway, so Lanaya, this is your first ITC, right?
Yes.
So welcome.
Thank you.
And so I just kind of want to know, what you're hoping to get out of it while you're here, and just tell us a little bit about the Hartford InsureTech startup ecosystem community that you have going on.
Yeah, exactly. So I think one of the main, focuses is to kind of bring awareness to Hartford, to our amazing ecosystem that we have, especially surrounding startups and innovation and change. It's amazing. Hartford, Launch Hartford just rebranded. So we learned about that last night, which is so cool, and so happy to be a part of that. And also to spread the word for Upward and Upward Labs. We are closing in on our first cohort.
Yeah, exciting.
So the next one overlaps. So it's no time, no vacation, but it's amazing. And so just promoting Upward Labs, spreading the word.
That's awesome, and you guys have a beautiful space that is very...
At Upward Hartford,
yep,
yes.
Absolutely. So anyway, well, so great to connect here, and look forward to
I'll see you next year.
Well, absolutely. Well, I'm sure, I'll be in
Hartford.
Hartford again, so great to see you, Lanaya.
Awesome.
Enjoy ITC.
Thank you.
Okay, guys, I'm with Kate Hernandez from Nassau Re and Nick Lamparelli of Rethought and Insurance Nerds, and we're here outside the Hartford War Room. I keep calling it that now, Kate, the Hartford War
It's
Room.
my fault.
So
No, it's the Hartford VIP
Energy Suite, absolutely. So I just finished recording a podcast with Paul, Tyler, and Kate on Reimagine, so definitely subscribe to that and check it out when it drops. And you guys are interviewing a lot of different people, so you actually had the mayor of Hartford.
We did,
and
we had representative from Travelers, and we had Pineapple, a startup that's making some great waves around here.
They're from South Africa,
From
right?
South Africa,
yeah, all the way
right?
from South Africa. That's amazing. So,
Yeah.
very cool. So, and it's your first ITC, Kate. So, what do you think
It
so
is.
far?
It is. I'm overwhelmed, but in a very good way. I feel like there's so much great energy, lots of great ideas. I think my notebook's already full, and it's only been half of day one.
Yeah.
And also, I get to meet some amazing folks who we've all seen each other on Insurance Nerds and other platforms and every social media platform, and now we get to see each other IRL, as the kids say.
Yes, that's right. Absolutely. Yeah. So I don't know if you know this, Kate, but Mr. Nick Lamparelli is the one that actually first tagged me as the most interesting man in insurance.
It's your fault.
Yes,
My
it
fault.
is. It is, Nick. So Nick, good to see you again.
Good to see you.
How you doing?
Surviving.
Surviving. That
It's
is
hard.
a good way. It is. So is this your first ITC?
This is my first ITC, so
Okay.
I'm an ITC virgin.
Okay. Okay. What do you think so far?
It is overwhelming, the number of people that are here. What is awesome though is just walking through the halls and it's like, I know you.
Right.
I know you. I've seen that face before. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah, I had the experience yesterday of I stepped out of a meeting just briefly with the intent of going back, and it took me an hour to get back in the meeting because I kept running into so many people that I knew to say hi to. So yeah, so
It's tough to be the mayor.
It is. It is. So Nick, what are you guys doing with Insurance Nerds here at ITC?
Yeah, so we're in the media room, so I don't know when this is going out, but we will be interviewing anyone that wants to be interviewed.
Wow.
And we'll be creating a video spot that we'll be broadcasting. So if you want some publicity, come down to the media room and sit in the hot seat with Curtis
yeah.
or myself, and we're going to ask you the tough questions.
Yikes.
Like, what's your
out.
business model? How do you make money?
I think we need to send every single startup to see you just to kind of get the story straight before they go out on the real deal. What do you think, Kate?
I think so. We need one of those deli counters too, like next.
Yeah,
next,
that's right.
next.
That's right. Exactly. So, all right, guys. Well, thanks for connecting with me here at ITC and being on the Video Diary.
Great. Thanks so much.
Hey guys, so I'm here with Nick Limer of Microsoft, and Nick is an ITC veteran, right?
Exactly
so how
right.
many times have you been to ITC?
This is my second time, but
Okay,
it gets
yeah.
bigger every time.
No, you're right. So yeah, absolutely. So what are you guys looking forward to at ITC this year?
Connecting with partners, that's the whole
Connecting
game
with
of partners.
partners,
Already
absolutely.
did my presentation yesterday with the Society of
I
Actuaries.
didn't, sadly, no.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I still haven't actually registered. You see, I don't have a badge,
Uh-oh.
so yeah.
It's the line's a lot shorter today.
That's good. That's good. Yeah. So yeah. Well, at least I finally got a room last night. I was lugging my roller bag all over the convention floor. So So what's different? What's new? Kind of.
Well, we have a booth this year for the first time.
Okay, nice,
And
okay.
last year we just had 2 people from Microsoft, and now we have about 20 people.
Holy cow!
Yeah, so
wow.
that's both partners and working with customers and looking at Azure and Dynamics and all sorts of different things. So we're trying to reach out as much as we can.
And so Nick is like all things insurance and InsureTech at Microsoft, right? So you're like an old school InsureTech, I guess we think about
exactly.
it, right? So, but yeah, so I know you guys have just a ton of tools for carriers, agents, brokers to develop and on. So,
Well, obviously, we're not an insurance company. We'll never be an insurance company. We're purely a platform company. But having said that, we have lots of different tools from Office 365 Dynamics to all sorts of AI tools that you can easily integrate into your current applications or work with some of our partners that help integrate things as well.
absolutely. So it's all great to catch up with you here at Las Vegas, Nick.
All right, thanks a lot.
So guys, behind me is the Munich Re Coffee Bar. It's a super popular meeting spot where you can just kind of hang out with different folks, just take a quick meeting. There's an app. I didn't bother to download it this year, I hate to say that. So I know a lot of people connect that way, but you just get texts, you get LinkedIn messages, Twitter DMs, like it's kind of all over the place in terms of how you connect with people. And quite honestly, a lot of it is just serendipity. You just kind of run into people in the hall and stuff. But this is a really popular spot. It's kind of very centrally located here on the convention floor. And I haven't spent much time here yet, but I have a feeling I'll probably be here a time or two during the next couple of days. All right, guys, so we're in the heart of it. This is the expo hall. It's buzzing with energy. There's a gazillion vendors here, and a lot of them have booths, you can see, but then there's a bunch of tables that you can kind of connect on the app and meet folks. So I'm looking to meet my friend Gilad Shai. Actually a colleague of mine set up a meeting with him. It's at one of these tables, so I'm going to figure out which one. All right, so I've left the convention center, back in the hotel or casino area. I'm going to meet a friend at Starbucks, which sounds awesome right now. So already, we've been running all day already. My luncheon talk is just over an hour from now, so I'm just going to get my caffeine on and be ready to roll. All right, so got my caffeine. I'm ready to go now. I got my mid-morning Starbucks. I guess it's almost noon, or it's afternoon. I don't know. I'm losing track of the time. Anyway, I'm headed to the luncheon where I'm going to give my talk. It's on the 3rd floor, so just going to take a quick pit stop and be there ahead of time. And really looking forward to meeting everyone and talking about the future of insurance. So I'm here just ahead of my luncheon, checking with the AV staff, make sure the slides are good to go. We don't want any technical glitches or anything like that. This is always the behind the scenes. You know, you got to check the slides, got to get mic'd up, got to make sure you're ready to roll when you're on stage. Hey guys, I'm with Miguel Fernandez from ClaimBot here. So Miguel is a fellow Texan. He's right up the road from me in Austin, Texas, and was kind enough to host a book event for me earlier this year for InsureTech ATX. So Miguel, is this your first time at ITC?
This is our 3rd show,
Oh
third
my
time
gosh,
at ITC.
What a veteran. So people have been saying they're a veteran for 2 times, so this is my 2nd time as well. Okay, so what's different this year about ITC?
It's bigger and better. Bigger but better for me because now I know how to kind of navigate. Like, it's not I need to have 1,000 conversations, I need to have those 40 important conversations, and it's really easier for ClaimBot to have them at year 3 than it was at year 1.
Yeah, absolutely. So founder of ClaimBot, so tell us, what is ClaimBot?
ClaimBot's a virtual chat engine. We're automating every interaction between insurance companies and their customers, from quoting and purchasing to claims and policy admin. Doing that right now for 3 customers and growing like crazy.
That's awesome, man. Congrats on all your success.
Thank you.
Good to see you, man.
All right, you got it. Take care.
All right, guys, so I'm back on the expo floor, done with my talk. I'm actually headed now to the Appian booth. Appian sponsored the luncheon talk. It was standing room only crowd, and unfortunately not everybody got a signed copy of the book. So we had some unhappy customers from the talk, but it was great to be on the stage and talk. It's also great to be done. All right, everyone, sorry. Oh, I'm back at the expo hall. This is George Hosfield, a friend of mine from LexisNexis that I've known for several years now. I'm not going to say how long. So George, how's it going?
Going great. Yeah.
So I understand this is the first time Lexis has been at InsureTech Connect.
Yeah, we've heard a lot about it. We've sent some people in the past to take a look at it. First time I've personally been here. First time we've ever actually set up a booth here, which our marketing department has done it.
Yeah, let's go. We got to showcase the booth a little bit, right? So we got a mic, we got
It's all set up like a house.
yeah.
We're in the garage right now. The living room's over there.
Yeah.
It was a great opportunity to sit and take a nap when it's slow.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So what are you hoping to see and do here at ITC?
Yeah, you know, this is great. There's a lot of energy, a lot of startups and more adventurous folks from the insurance industry. It's kind of nice to kind of hear their perspective, share some of the cool things we're doing, also hear what they're working on. A lot of cases, a lot of opportunity to not just find potential partners, but also to find customers who are willing to and interested in doing something a little different. Makes it a much more intellectually stimulating conference to attend, and I've been having a great time talking to everybody walking by, including Rob.
Absolutely, absolutely. No, I've had lots of intellectually stimulating conversations with George over the years. So, well, it's great to see you here in Vegas.
You too. Good to see you.
All right, guys, I am with my USA alum buddy, Jay Mullen here. He's now with Esri, and he's back at ITC this year. So, Jay, what do you think? Second time at ITC. What do you think so far?
You know, it's a lot more work coming from the vendor side than it is coming as a
you got to just grab all the candy and all the giveaways. Now you're the one that has to give stuff away.
Yeah. It's been a great event, though. A lot of good networking, a lot of good action going on right here in the floor.
Absolutely. So, Jay, you're one of the most brilliant minds that I've ever met. Drone pilot, drone pilot. Ton of work with geospatial. So, of course, Esri really known for geospatial work. So, what are you guys doing in the innovation space?
Yeah. So, I mean, I joined Esri after our work that we did after catastrophes like Hurricane Michael and the wildfires, which we're kind of seeing behind us. So we put together on this, where we applied things like remote sensing, drone imagery, aerial imagery, to deep learning concepts to triage and identify the damage instantly. And our CEO, Jack Dangerman, he took a specific interest in the success that we had applying those technologies to real-world problems and to getting help to the people that needed it quickly, had been affected by major catastrophes. And he challenged me. He said, "Hey, Jay, you've done this for this one company. You've been there to enhance the process and to make an impact on people's lives for this company. How would you like to do that for the world, for all of insurance?" And he offered me the opportunity to lead the insurance team. There's a great team that we have spread out across the country and even through our folks in international to help carriers apply this same technology, and most of which already have the platform in place. It's just configuring the tools. So one of the concepts that we get really excited about, that I get really excited about, is how this not only helps in the world where I came from in claims, but really on the underwriting side. Underwriting to a further level of detail that's going to enable things like instant or 60-second quotes. And then ultimately, if we've done the things right, to price things specifically to, for instance, the size of the roof, the elements of what would eventually be a hail damage claim estimate, inputs, then that 60-second quote can enable a 60-second claim, reducing LAE and changing the paradigm on the insurance product altogether.
We work so hard at USA to kind of bring claims and underwriting together, so I'm glad that you're making that a reality at Esri. Well done, Jay. Good to see you.
Thanks. Good to see you, too. Thanks for coming by.
Take care.
Yeah.
So it's about 3:30, and this is when you start hitting the wall. So there's definitely some coffee around, maybe some snacks. There's still some popcorn. Nothing real I'm excited about. Still waiting on lunch, but the bar's already getting ready at 3:30. Not bad. I'm not partaking, but I can see where this is about the time that you might want an adult beverage or two. All right, just got to say, I walked by somebody and he was incredulous that people are drinking already. So it wasn't me that just thought it was a little early, but hey, this place, you need it early. So this is the time where I had some dead space, intentionally. I was going to try to keep it low key, but yeah, I'm just trying to catch up with some folks somewhat randomly. I'm liking this serendipitous thing. So I'm going to try to find Arlene and Ted Tavares from Spot On Insurance. So Arlene sent me a note earlier. Let's see if we can figure out where she's at. I did a podcast with them earlier, but I've never met them in person. And it was incredible. So I am super geeked to meet them in person. That's one of the exciting things about ITC, actually, is the opportunity to meet people in person that you may have interacted with on social media or over the phone, but you've never met in person. Maybe that's because they're overseas or just didn't have the opportunity to connect. So let's see if we can find them. All right, guys, I'm here with my buddy Stephen Goldstein. So Stephen, this is his third time at InsureTech Connect, so he definitely has seen this thing grow, whatever. So Stephen, so what's really stuck out to you so far?
It's a lot more, it seems like there's a lot more organization here because there's just so many more people. So you have to make
So the
sure.
hour-long registration line?
Well,
was
the hour-long registration, that might have not been the most organized, but you've really got. I kind of call this conference your choose your own adventure conference. So if you want to go sit in panels, you can do that. If you want to go network with people, you can go network with people. You want to cruise the exhibition halls, you can cruise the exhibition halls. You want meetings, and if you want to blow it all off and go gamble and do whatever, you can do that too, but I don't think many people are doing that.
So I just came from the expo hall. The beers are already out there on ice and being served, so I was like 3:30 is maybe a little early. I said, but for this conference, you definitely need an adult beverage about this time.
I saw some being served at lunch, and that was not my bag. So more power to the people that can do that during the midday.
Absolutely. So it's so great to see you again.
You too, man.
InsureTech thought leader Stephen Goldstein. He's a rock star.
So is Rob.
Take care, man. Thanks. So kind of looking at Stephen Goldstein. He's been interviewed with Ted and Arlene Tavares, who are awesome from Spot On Insurance. So yeah, there's just so many cameras, so many microphones. It's definitely got a lot of buzz about it. So yeah, I can't wait to see all the great content that comes out of ITC. I'm sure it will be a much better production quality than my ITC video diary. Okay, guys, I'm here with two of my favorite podcasters, Ted and Arlene Tavares from Spot On Insurance. I was on their podcast earlier this year talking about the book, but this is the very first time that we've met in person. So exciting. I do a lot of traveling. They do a lot of traveling, so it's so great to connect in person. So
it's so awesome to finally get to meet after so many different discussions and online.
And seeing your face everywhere.
Oh my gosh,
yeah,
absolutely.
Insurance. I mean.
So that's what I was talking about earlier is the beauty of ITC is people that you've connected with and you feel this bond with, you've corresponded with, but you've never met face-to-face. You can do that here at ITC. So
in Vegas. We actually met someone from Puerto Rico here.
Oh, in Las Vegas?
Yeah, just now,
to the show.
Oh my gosh. So is this your first time at ITC? Have you,
no, second year.
Second year? Okay, similar to me. So what do you find different this year? What's exciting?
I didn't feel as overwhelmed as I did like the first time that we came.
Here.
Yeah, we're using the app a lot more. We're going to be emceeing a couple of sessions, so we're looking forward to that tomorrow. And
so your first year is a kind of a learning experience. You're shell shocked for a little bit.
Totally.
This year you come in and you've already got meetings set up like we've had. We're interviewing lots of people. We brought our crew this year.
Yeah,
making sure they're here with
Shout
us
out
video.
to the crew. Yeah.
Hey guys, say hi. So you kind of learn the ropes the first year, and the second year you come prepared. The third year you take off like everyone.
That's right. Yeah, you cut out early. So yeah, so you guys are veterans now, officially second year, same as me. So great to meet you guys in person.
Same here.
Okay, guys, I'm here with Nicholas Sir of Costco. So we met in Istanbul earlier this year, and so happy to reconnect here in the States, in Las Vegas. So, Nick, is this your first ITC, or have you been before?
Second one.
Second one.
Been here last year. Yeah.
Okay. So, what's different about this year?
Longer queue for registration.
Yeah.
Otherwise, big. Everyone's here across the globe. Pretty much, I don't think they should grow any bigger. But yeah, everyone's here.
So, what are you hoping to accomplish this conference?
Connect to U.S. carriers to start deploying our solution in the States.
Okay, and tell us a little bit about your solution.
So, we provide InsureTech as a service. So basically, we help insurance carriers to design and scale insurance products outside of their legacy infrastructure. That can be new products, utilize existing products, but really, you want to build something, scale it, more opportunity than capacity, give us a call.
This is one of the smartest guys in InsureTech, guys. I've heard his podcast. I got a chance to see his presentation in Istanbul, and we just had a great conversation right before this video. So definitely, you got to follow Nick on social media. Reach out, give him a call.
Take care.
Well, that's the first time that happened. Wrong room. Won't be the last. All right, guys. So the official program is done for the day. I just came from a session from 90 Consulting UK. They just released this report. It's called Insurance Idea Pulse 2020. And so Dan White and his team at 90 do an amazing job of helping companies innovate and innovate quickly. And so they've taken all the ideas with all the carriers that they've had over the years and kind of categorize them and kind of see where people are focusing their efforts who's being successful, who's not, where there may be some underdeveloped areas. It's really insightful report. So I'll try to post a link with the video that you can purchase it online. It's well worth your time to read and find out what their insights are to help you innovate smarter, faster, better. So we're out here in the networking area. I'm about to go back in the expo hall. I actually got tagged in a tweet from Buzz. It used to be BuzzMove, BuzzVault. Very innovative company out of the UK that I guess I won a t-shirt. So I'm going to be a sucker and go get my free t-shirt from the Buzz guys. So as you can probably see, a couple of themes. It's been 2 days. I haven't actually gone to a session yet. It's just all about meetings and networking, and I know that some of them are great, like Kara Schwischer is somebody I would have loved to see. And then the other thing is
We took the hard approach.
it's just their time. Their time. Your time is so precious here. There's so many people to meet with, so many technologies to explore, so much to see and do. I didn't eat lunch again, so I grabbed like a muffin this morning and a little bit of fruit when I recorded the podcast for Reimagine, the NASA Re team. That's it, and it's after 5:30, so I'm gonna get my t-shirt, I'm gonna drop some stuff off. Might mingle a little bit, but I'm really hoping my Australian friends from Flood Map are ready to go hit dinner tonight soon, because this boy's hungry. So another common theme of ITC, I don't know where I'm going. This is in booth K61, but everything here is labeled like 100, 200, 300, 400. So I'm gonna go over to the International Pavilion area. Might be over there, we'll check it out. Okay, so I ran into Alex Devoto, which actually we've run into each other like a few times.
More than once.
That seems to
More
be
several
our
conferences around the world
standard
and,
interaction.
in the
Yeah,
US
it's just
as well.
a happenstance interaction. But Alex, so Level 5 is a startup.
Level 5?
Gamification for health insurance. So make you eat your Wheaties and all that good stuff. So
it's
yeah,
customer
tell us what you
engagement,
guys.
yeah. So customer engagement, customer wellness. So we work with health and life people to help you engage your customer a little bit better on the life side, to help you make people a little bit healthier and happier by taking more steps. By doing that, they lower the risk of chronic disease and therefore lower their claims rates and costs. And we help the P&C side cross-sell life products to their existing P&C insured.
It's amazing what these guys are doing.
Thank
It's
you.
just incredible technology, super cool. I could probably be on the app all day playing games. Actually, my wife is the one I'm worried about because she's much more of a game player than I am. There's one particular game that she keeps deleting from her phone, and then every time I see her, I catch her again with that game, and I'm like, damn it, what are you trying to do, woman? You know? So she's addicted. So maybe I'll hook you up with her
sounds
first.
good. Hey, that sounds
Of course,
like
she
the
is
gonna be
also in
we
better
want.
shape than I am, so I probably need the health app more than she does. So
Taking
anyway,
steps works.
So first time at ITC, have you been before?
This is the second year. We came
Okay.
through the GIA last year, so we're GIA again this year. It's been great. There's
Perfect.
tons of people. It's the big one.
So what's
It's a non-stop
what are you
party.
looking out for, or what's kind of catching you?
We're looking for life and health people who want to engage us, do some POCs, do it internally within their companies. We just closed a round. We're looking to open another seed round, $1 million seed round. So we're looking for CVCs to come and say hello. So if you're there, we're at K52, come say hi. We'd love to speak to the CVCs, speak to life and health people, and anyone who's kind of interested in gamification, enable economics, and make it a little bit sort of cooler and sexier insurance one step at a time, right?
Absolutely, absolutely. Check out Alex. He's awesome, and I love the application of gamification. I think it has just humongous potential in our industry. So I'm excited you're going there, and hopefully you get a big windfall, and others will follow.
Thank you, thank you. Come see us. Awesome.
All right, so back in the expo hall. Round 2 was not in the International Plaza. Around to Alex Devoto. And so he's at his booth is at K52. And he said it's like way in the back. So I'm gonna go way in the back and see if I can find K61. It's a lot of work for a free t-shirt. Good idea, so, okay.
Hello.
So, hey everyone, I'm with Becky Dallin from Buzz, another person that is like a huge follower of mine that I'm just meeting for the first time in person. So I've had that a lot here at ITC. So Becky, you're a veteran of ITC, correct?
Yeah, this is my 4th year, so I often say I have 9 lives. I think I'm perhaps on life number 7. But yeah,
Okay, yeah.
I've been here a few times, and it has evolved somewhat. I think.
You were just telling me that when it first started, like you kind of recognized like a good number of people, and now it's like you see a few familiar faces among a mass of unfamiliar ones.
No, we've definitely moved beyond the early adopter stage, that's for sure. So 4 years ago, I might have recognized 1 in 5 people. Now I look around and lots of new faces, which is fantastic. It's great.
Yeah.
Obviously, lots of people interested in InsureTech, lots of new investors, lots of people from different industries as well taking an interest in InsureTech and taking it seriously. It's brilliant. It's a good thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, I feel a lot less popular.
Now you are, I hate to say this, but you're a bit of the old maid, right, of InsureTechs now? Like you guys have been around so tell me a little bit about Buzz. What are you guys up to?
So with Buzz, we're partnered with Munich Re Digital Partners and underwritten by Great Lakes, and we went live earlier this year with our unique home insurance policy. And we're going great guns. So we're growing fast, and it's really very exciting. So yeah, it's taken us a few years because what we're doing is different. It's a completely different type of home insurance policy. It's unique for every single type of customer. It took us a while to get regulated. It took us about a year to build the policy of Munich Re, but what we have right now is definitely unique and innovative, and it's doing really well. So yeah, we're a bit of a veteran, but we're here to stay. We're survivors, and we're definitely doing something different. We're solving a real problem, and excited about what the next few years have to bring, really. So yeah,
absolutely. No, you guys are an inspiration, so keep up the good work.
Awesome, thank you.
Okay, guys, this is my friend Satya from UiPath, and we've known each other for many, many years, so it's great to connect. I literally kind of stumbled across you on here, right? So what are you hoping to get out of ITC? Is this your first time, by the way?
Oh, it's not. It's not. I've been forever, like dinosaur.
Dinosaur. Oh my gosh. Okay, absolutely. So what do you think so far? How's it going this year?
It is going pretty well. It's keep on growing. A phenomenal phase.
Oh my God.
Obviously, and with thought leaders like you, obviously contributing to the learnings of the ITC. Yeah?
Absolutely. So tell us about UiPath. What are you guys and?
UiPath is a robotic automation leader in the market, and what we do is mimic the human along with the AI, so that we deliver superior customer experience and also superior efficiency, and accelerate the digital journey for many of our insurance customers.
Very good. So it's so great to see you on the floor here at ITC. Great to catch up.
Oh, definitely, Rob. I love to talk to you, and awesome to catch up with you after a long time.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So it's almost 6:30. The networking area is practically empty, very devoid. Everything's shutting down for the evening. Everyone's going out to do some evening activities. I'm sure there'll be quite a variety of those. So I was trying to find my friends at FloodPath. They're like hiding out on me over here, so I'm gonna like surprise them. So see, I told you, they're just blowing me off. What'd I tell you? So I just had to take an obligatory video here on the Las Vegas Strip. Had a really nice dinner tonight with my friends at Flood Map. So thank you to Ryan, Juliet, Caitlin. It was an awesome evening. I loved our dinner. So great to see your success. So congrats, keep it up, and we'll definitely make it kind of an annual tradition. So headed back to the MGM now. I figured I would just take in the sights a little bit on my way back home. So I don't know if you guys have ever been to Las Vegas before. For some of you, this is like, I don't know, 4th time I think I've been here. It's just a whole different world. It's hard to explain. When you fly in, it's just nothing but desert. And you realize like how remote this place is, and then to build all of this in the middle of the desert is pretty remarkable. I have no idea how they did it. And then it just, each of these casinos is like its old mini world. And so It's so easy to get lost in the MGM, not know where you're at. And each one of them is the same way, and they all have just so much going on. It's just constant stimulation all the time. So it's actually in a very appropriate place for InsureTech Connect, because I've been telling you guys what a zoo it is and how crazy it is, how hard it is to keep up with everything. There's just stuff coming at you all the time, and it's just impossible to keep up. And it very much fits the motif of this town, where there's so much to take in, so much stimulus all around you that stimuli, I guess I'd say. It's hard to know what way is up, what way is done. And so you just kind of have to almost enjoy the ride rather than, try to just make sense of it all. So I'm outside the MGM Grand. This is where all the magic happens at InsureTech Connect. I don't know if it's going to move next year. I know there's some talk about that, I think, but I like it. It's actually a good setup. Even though there's 7,000 attendees, it actually doesn't feel overcrowded. The casino's big enough, or the hotel's big enough to handle everybody. It's kind of a nice setup. I still get lost. I kind of know my way around, but just enough to get lost quite a bit. But anyway, yeah, I've really enjoyed my time here. There's obviously tons of hotels here on the Las Vegas Strip, but actually kind of grown fond of the MGM, so we'll see if they stick with it next year or not, but I've enjoyed my time here at the MGM. So that's a wrap on day 2, back in the hotel room. Always one of those decisions, do I go out? Because there's lots of activity going on. Would love to catch up with some friends. Also have a breakfast meeting in the morning, and we're gonna press repeat on this whole thing. So I'm actually not gonna tell you how I end the evening, but anyway, that's exactly the type of choices that you have to kind of make at ITC. So there's always so much going on, always so much to do, so many people getting together, so many different gatherings. It's hard to pick and choose. And you'll always have more to do, more people to see, more people to spend time with, hang out with, talk business, and just get to know each other. It's really all about connections here at ITC. So thanks for joining me on my day 2 diary, and hope you guys stick around for day 3.